Wow, I never thought this day would come, but I want to welcome all of our special invited guests, our parents, our staff, our board members, and policy council, and I want to thank you for joining us to mark this special occasion. I want to I kind of like try to summarize some things here, so I won't keep you too long because I know everybody is cold. But I just want to talk about the journey, and I guess I can best describe the journey to complete both phases of renovation to the building and to have the entire center fully operated can be described as a track meet, and each phase was its own event. We started as a cross country meet, slow and steady. In 2011, we received a call from a realtor that he had found possible commercial space for us at the west side of Wilmington. We had been looking for property on the west side in response to the influx of families who had moved to the west side due to the old East Lake community housing closing. We also wanted to discontinue the practice of busing children out of their community. We had the space. Can you hear me? The space was the St. Paul School. Many programs and community agencies wanted this building. It was prime real estate. The space was St. Paul Schools. I'm sorry. Okay. However, with the assistance of Michael and Miguelina Almonte, Wilmington Head Start Policy Council member and respected member of St. Paul School, we were selected as the new tenants. And in March of 2012, we signed our lease. The next phase was a sprint. As we worked to prepare the building, and in September 2013, phase one was completed, and we opened the first floor with 98 children and 5 classrooms. Unfortunately, due to the additional renovations required, we were unable to open phase two at that time. The course of the next year can be considered as hurdles, as we worked to secure funds to complete the remaining renovations for phase two, including a sprinkler system for the entire building. Also, bathrooms, classrooms, offices, just to name a few. With the help and the generosity of the following agencies, we were able to secure the funds to jump every financial hurdle of this project. We would like to give a special thanks to Thayer DuPont of the Longwood Foundation, Stephen Martinez and Sandy from Cressley Foundation, and I had Patrice and Patty who wanted to be called P&P from the Lafley McHugh Foundation, and also Peter Merrill of the Welfare Foundation, also Gary Hines of our former board chair, and contributions from the Department of Education to renovate our playground. Finally came the 4-man relay. Mr. K was the anchor of the project who worked tirelessly to see this project to completion. He worked 8 days a week, truly. Also, I'd like to thank Lieutenant Yancey, who worked hand in hand with me, and every time I called him on his cell phone, he would come, and I thank him for that. Then we had Mike Looney, who came on in the project late, but he ensured that we continued to move the finish line in a timely manner. And then we had Chuck Nolte, who pushed us over the finish line to completion. On September 29th, we opened phase two and welcomed another 120 children and families into our center. Thank you to the board, policy council, to the staff, to the parents for their flexibility and patience as we completed this project. Finally, I would like to thank Father Todd for your vision of having, once again in the building, children in the hallways. Now the building is complete. St. Paul's School, St. Paul's Church and School is the foundation of the community, and we are pleased and happy to be a part of this community. I want to thank everyone for all that you have done. And I think I'm going to have a couple of words from our treasurer of the board, Chuck Nolte.
I want to thank Deborah Thomas for putting me in the role. I didn't consider it a sprint. I considered I was a baseball game, and I came in the ninth inning. And I also want to thank the other baseball players who came in. Mike Looney definitely was also a substitute, and he was a relief pitcher at the end, and he threw 9 beautiful strikes and got the team out. And I also want to thank Brian McAnella, who worked very, very hard to do this. He's not here today, nor do I see Mike in the crowd, but they were both great players. And I want to thank you all, and I hope you enjoy this site. Today I walked through it, and I was amazed at what it looks like compared to what it was like when I walked through it before. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to do this ribbon cutting ceremony. We have Mr. Rourke from the mayor's office. I would like for him to come forward. Our board president, Kim Harrison. Our policy council chairperson. And Chuck. Ramesh, come on. These scissors are heavy, so I need help. Can I have the scissors, sir? Do I need to move this back? Can I move this back? Can I move it back? Okay.
That's enough?
Now we're going to do the ribbon cutting ceremony for our West 3rd Street Center and Van Buren Street Center.
Go for it.